Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to MadgodMachinations. I'm, of course, Madgod, and today we're playing a bit more Pillars of Eternity. And last time, we got through this weird foresty place called the Veilwood. There was a few fights. I got killed a bit, which is to be expected. And now we have finally arrived in the Gilded Veil. Oh, there's a tree I can rob. Once I figure out how to get to it. Okay. Oh, there's lots of stuff to rob. Ooh, cutscene kind of thing. And that's a body with a tree with a bunch of bodies on it. Motherfuckers. What the fuck is this, guys?
You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Veil. You'll be pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here.
I feel at home already. Are you mad? No one is...
Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy. Have you ever sired a Hollowborn child?
I am godlike. What? No.
Are you absolutely certain?
I'm
Radric
godlike.
has made it his first priority to eliminate this. I should warn you, stranger. Here, his lordship's wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth. We can continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Radric's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn just southwest of here.
So I forget that foreigners do not have this curse in your homelands. The Hollowborn have been a scourge upon the Deerwood for almost 15 years now. He lures us, children born without souls. Oh my god. Pitiful dumb things that breathe barely but do not truly live. Some say the Hollowborn disease, some say the punishment from the gods. In truth, no one knows, but they began spreading after the Saints' War, and so the name Widewind's legacy stuck in honor of that vile blasphemous pretender. I see. Lord Radric's decrees may seem strict at times, but he has our best interest at heart. He nods. Okay. If you have any questions or his point that anyone get,
Whatever your problem, it sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Veil isn't in any condition to speak.
Oh!
Consider yourself fortunate. After she failed Lord Radric, we saw to it that she wouldn't profit from the misplaced trust of others. A bad cure is often worse than none at all. But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit. My advice, however, is to be satisfied that...
Maybe so. I'm not going to give that guy fucking information because, frankly, I'm pretty sure he's going to kill me.
Listen!
Listen! Hey, listen!
2 tolls. Let that be the last.
3. Gods have mercy.
Huh.
It seems your arrival is ill-timed. 3 bells toll only for the death of a Radric. I fear Lord Radric's heir is lost, or else Hollowborn, and so lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal.
What do you mean? I'm not going to go for the aggressive option because fuck that noise. Hello.
Were you looking for someone in that tree? I could introduce you.
Strange way to talk about your dad. Right then. You were helpful, Mr. Editor, although you're a named character, so that in itself bodes well. Villager probably not going to be much help to me, I'm going to guess. What the fuck's over here? Sorry, Mr. Man, who's kind of sarky. Off we go. So this used to be a temple. And that is a thing into the temple. Who the fuck is Thale? You see a pennant waving tall and sluggish to wind, a rising sun embroidered in a banner. The vanguard, small troop paladins, blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Oh, this is the backer thing. Alright, so people got to be in the game because they gave monies. Huh. Angry townsmen and another named character.
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
I'm not going to see him while he shelters in our village just because we don't take...
Go on. Say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
Fie, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cocksfeather!
Oh.
I'll cut that barrel-looking tongue out of your head.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said. We've nigh quarrel.
That's where you're wrong.
What the fuck you? Oh, for fuck's sake, really? Right, blast this fucker.
Still alive?
Oh, never mind, he's dead now. What the fuck was that?
Not quite how I hope to get to know the neighbors. Courtesy is a rare pleasure in these parts. Though your accent suggests that you are no more local than...
Yes, my accent. He straightens his hood and you note the remains of a frayed embroidery on his gloves. The boots are caked with dirt from many months of travel. The leatherwork beneath is sturdy and
I
fine.
suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvisor, at your service. I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire, and both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for which I am grateful. However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land.
Oh.
And how exactly did you come to be here in Gwithan Ruins? Well, those can be dangerous places during the best of times, which these are. And you survived? I've heard such a thing was impossible. But it seems you either have a knack for timing or the favor of the gods. An excellent question. I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expectant wife. But I take it that's a familiar tale. Indeed. In that case, welcome to Gilded Veil, a true refuge from civilization. I'm afraid that was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations. It doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yet.
For a moment he looks as if he's about to say something else. His expression brightens with mischief, but before he can speak he forces a tight smile, biting his lips so hard you expect to see blood. Finally his face relaxes and he shakes his head. I should speak more clearly next time. You don't exactly look like
your
so.
Pardon, but neither do you. Yet, as should I, given recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep. Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers.
Woo! I got a friend!
Excellent. I shall follow you.
Friend! friendship, and stuff. Let's steal the stuff from the people we just murdered. Because that seems like the logical progression. I'm guessing this is the inn then. Is there anything else to steal? Whoop. The windows are clouded with...
I'll take care of it.
Cooking grease, okay. Yeah, that's indeed the Black Hound Inn. In we go! I already heard of this place because I said that fellow back in the Valewood. Hello! Villager. To the barkeep!
Greetings.
Yeah, it's really easy to point me out. The guy who's literally on fire all the time. Gilded Veil, moderate positive. Okay. Consider yourself a favourite of the house. Discounted drinks, rooms, tenner if you wanted to whip so nicer. He's already back to work in the kitchen. I'd like a room, please, because I need sleep. Labourer's rest. There we go. There we go. You sleep as rest in front. Oh my God! Your eyes are waking to find yourself in front of. Well, what the fuck was that?
Hail, traveler.
Maybe later. I'd like to know more about the Black Hound, really. Well, let's see, the actual building's been here for years, but the Black Hound's fairly new. Got a lot of new faces in here too, fewer than we used to, I'll admit. Tenner's the big draw. I'm sure we'll get the big crowds back in no time. I used to work the tables, actually. The old owner up and left. Nobody's sure what happened. Even left his poor hound behind. That's the name you see, the Black Hound. It's sitting upstairs, pining after him. Oh, poor ogre. Oh, place ended up in my hands somehow. My very own inn. A lot of hard work indeed, but it's been worth a lot. Please sit. I really don't care about anything else for the moment. Let's see. Villager. Orland server. Hello. What's this thing? That's a lot of lore that I'm not going to be able to read all right now. Can I take this? Okay, that's mine now. Right, there's that fellow. Tenfrith, there he is. Yes, good. I want to go upstairs and see the dog, but first Tenfrith. Hello. Do not think I'll might just try it. After this you'll eat nothing else. Cool. Savory pie and dialogue. Awesome.
What is it?
So where is this pie? Awesome. Right, I will come back for the pie. Oh, we actually leveled up. Never mind. So, 6 more points. I could put 2 into lore, because that seems to be helping quite a bit. 1 into stealth and 1 into survival. There we go. Next. Ooh! Ooh, I get level 2 stuff now! Awesome! Amplified thrust points a second, harmony off the target and onto the close nearby enemy, causing piercing. Weird. Mental binding. How many do I have? I have 2. Oh my god, yes. Mental binding does overwhelms the target's mental ability to communicate with its own body, paralyzing it and causing its soul to emit a shockwave that can leave nearby enemies stuck. Mind blades. Essence. Blade of force attacks them before leaping up to 5 additional targets. Oh my good sweet fuck. Phantom foes. Invades the mind, causing them to believe they're surrounded by foes, leaving them flanked for the duration. Okay, flanked means they can't deflect much. Psycho-vampiric shield. Steal a portion of visitor roll in order to deflect. That's kind of cool. Recall that cause it to relive psychic trauma from an injury moments after receiving it, thus experiencing the damage all over again. Oh my good sweet fuck. I like that. That's pretty cool. And what does mental bind do? I'm thinking. I kind of like the idea of that. Plus 5 jump targets. I'm worried that might hurt me though, so I'm not going to go for that. Let's go phantom foes. So we're going to make them like flanked, which will be cool. Next. No new talent marks. Damn. Okay, that's that. Now we've got this also new fella, Alof. Alof It's just a nice little hood. He's got really good lore, but nothing else. So let's make sure he can actually survive. There we go. Then we'll put one up in mechanics and one up in stealth. There we go. Next. So he already has a bunch of stuff. I'm guessing. Shit. I don't even know what he has already. Combusting wounds. Each time they are wounded. Causes any wounds in the area effect to ignite. Cool. I like the sound of that. So hurt them and then hurt them more. Refuse of that. Okay, Merciless Gaze. Ooh, Necrotic Land. Ray of Fire. That sounds awesome. We're going to go for Ray and Fire and Combustion. We're going fire heavy, ladies and gentlemen. Awesome. Done. So he's a level 3 wizard, which is cool. I have no idea what his other spells are.
Aye?
So he got his level. Dazzling Lights, Fan of Flames, Kalkov's Sunless Grasp. And that thing. And he also has Edit Grimoire. And Arcane Assault. Interesting.
Well?
I will see more what he does in combat when we get around to it. Right, let's see what we got. Caruser. What's over here?
Yes.
In yes, hello. People that are from the backers. Oh. Oh, hello.
Where there's a pick,
Nope.
there's a way.
Well, there's a pick, there's a way. What's over here? Hello, dog. Instead of technically, head characters of waiting for to hear a particular sound. It looks up, approaching, and whines a low tide. Hang on, did I just get a dog? I may have just got a dog. But my inventory... Wait, where is it? Blackhound, right click. This small dog has a glossy coat and... Where do I put pets? There.
What is it?
I got a dog! Yay! I'm happy. The Blackhound belonged to me. This inn is pointless. Rename it. Burn it down and rename it. For I have stolen their dog. Your fluffy puppy belongs to me now. Come, pup. Oh my god, look at it. Oh, that's so adorable. Not the pistol. There's a door back here. I will go into it. For I am a nosy bugger. Who just does not care for... Oh, hello. It's a cat. Oh my god. Kill. Can we take the cat too? I want all the pet. A dry wouldn't stand in front of her. Perhaps someone would charge. He's quite...
Greetings.
Master Demon, I was afraid. Why do you ask? Oh! Fuck. But... Shit. Well, I feel terrible. Take on a debt of my person. Gone. A phony collector here written. She mentioned that she thought maybe I could provide some assistance. I'm not going to be fucking cruel. But the legacy I've told. Oh shit! I don't know how to manage that. That's what I have to do. I don't have those things. Okay. So this writing on the old house midwife has a way to French champion. How she moves out to single the chance. Please, I will find the person for you because I'm a lovely chap. What called the Gilded Veil? You'll have to cross the wilds to get there. That's what keeps you trying to. Thank you. Same as both. End dialogue. So I need to save the baby. The worn dog travels upon the collect. Okay. The Black Hound, who is my friend forever now. He's always my friend. I wonder if we'll ever find that guy. I wonder where he went. It is curious.
Yes.
Like, for a barkeep just to sort of leave? Probably took something. Oh my god, who the fuck are you people? Locks the If you're gonna put your name in the fucking game, at least have a good fucking name. I'm sorry, but that's just stupid. Right, I need to go back to the evil tree. For the evil tree is evil. Come, puppy. I wonder which one it is. Could it possibly be the one that's glowing? The squat, distended body of an elderly dwarf and woman dangles from the thin crockburst of sanctum. Oh, you put it on the lowest fucking bra. Oh my god. The bloated purple flesh in her neck, worn away in patches like moth-eaten linen, bulges over the rope that suspends her, and her lifeless head lolls forward rigidly from one side to the other when the breeze shifts. Oh. You say a faint glow around her, the cast no light in its surroundings, but there's a tepid warmth to it. You feel somewhere that you could reach out and touch it. You take a deep breath, clearing your mind, focusing on your objective as you exhale. You feel yourself spreading out towards the hanging woman, perceiving all that lies between you and her with new, unfamiliar awareness. Once you've expanded enough to reach her, there's a sudden jolt in your mind, a ringing electric surge of images and words and sounds. Involuntarily, you shut your eyes and feel yourself being pulled down into some deeper consciousness in a space occupied only by you and the hanging woman. When you open them again, she is staring at you with eyes clouded in a milky fog. Her body still swaying in the wind with... You no longer feel from a tree that stands planted in the misty void. The woman gives a slow nod of her head, the rope creaking as she does so, and she smiles at you. Have you come
here for me, dear? Or have you gotten lost? Ah, it is both, I think. Yes?
I think I survived a bivouac. Do you know what that would be?
Did you now, dear? My, that would be something, wouldn't it? Could be luck, could certainly be. A storm can be a careless thing. Or maybe it got its hands around your soul but couldn't pick it up. A soul can be heavy if it stayed in one piece through its time. Strong souls, we call them in the trade. Cold, I mean. Call them. Those days are all behind me, no?
Am I imagining this?
No, I think not. A pity that. It would be simpler. A mercy even. To not have to wander anymore, no? Alas, we are here, you and I. Wherever here may be.
And how are you actually able to speak to me, weird woman?
Is that what we're doing? Perhaps it just seems that way. Perhaps it is the easiest way for your mind to make sense of it. I think it is a very good choice.
She nods, a look of pity on her face as though consoling a child.
The world looks a little different than it used to, is that it? Feels like you're noticing things for the first time that have always been there. You have seen past the shroud. It only takes an instant. Your soul remembers, yes? Remembers how it sees when it leaves the body, like being reminded of a dream you had forgotten. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay.
Please explain.
What indeed? Long hours have many animancers spent studying such things. Not I, oh, not I. I'll tell you what I know, though, since fair is fair, and here we are visiting, you and I, and it reminds me of better times. Souls pass on, some say through Audra stones, which are the blood veins of the world. They leave the world for a time and are reborn into it, sometimes more than they were before, but usually less and seldom the same. For all souls there is a time where they do not live, yet have not passed on, and those souls roam the world, same as you or I, either leaving or lost. But no one sees them because they have forgotten how. A watcher sees, though, knows what to look for. And sometimes they know a person just by looking at them, know where they've been in ages past when their bodies were other bodies. See memories even their owner can't recall. A wonder to behold when all goes well. A wonder.
What do you mean when all goes well?
Oh, nothing to be afraid of, I'm sure. It's just much to take in for some. Sometimes there's trouble sleeping or other difficulties.
Oh, that's grand then.
You should see old Merwald. He could tell you much more than I. A watcher just like you. Helped many in his day. Took up in an old keep no one would claim. Not far, not far. Kanua, beyond the Black Meadow. He will welcome the company. Oh, yes, entropy. Rimagan's work. We know little of why or how. We lose pieces of ourselves when we die and pick up pieces of others when we are born again, but less than what we lost. We tried to stop it with the animantic sciences, but with little success.
So souls are finite, apparently.
A very small few resist Rimergan's influence and stay together through some force of defiance, at least for a time. But they all succumb eventually, I think. Me? And here I thought you'd come to visit me in particular. Caldara de Baranzi of the Valian Royal Academy of Animantic Sciences. Not the greatest of their number, but I came here all the same because this was where help was needed.
Explain the tree. Just catch yourself.
Oh, come now. Such a question. As though the answer were plain as a rope tied for strangling. Allow an old dwarf her last bit of cheer. Well, I came where I was needed, didn't I? Offered my services to Lord Radric for a pittance. A humble pittance. I was to examine the Lord's wife, see why the gods have seen fit to poison her womb. Studied her for months, looked high and low for impurities, tested her valence, the permeability of her essence. Do you know what I found? Nothing at all. A healthy woman, head to toe, blessed with a beautiful soul. Such a sweet woman, too. Meek, but warm-hearted. A few months' time, and the lord of the house demanded answers. For a time, I told him what he wanted to hear. Oh, yes, my lord. She is riddled with imbalances. I must have time to cure her. As the birth drew near, he grew impatient, as lords do. And this is where I've ended up.
Sucks to be you, woman.
A student of the soul. Something so basic, yet so poorly understood. But so many breakthroughs have been made in my lifetime. Had been made. Had been. To hear the locals tell it, we're a gang of soul manglers that preys upon the weak-minded. And the worst of us are. But the best of us? The best? Inspirations. Miracle workers. My parents were soul twins. Miserable before they met, empty inside. It was an animancer who helped one find the other. Turned their lives around. You wouldn't believe the stories. Amnesiacs helped to remember their lives. The suicidal brought back from the brink of oblivion. The elderly afforded extra moments to say their goodbyes. How soon we forget when we It's a fact.
That's enough of that.
Goodbye, my dear. It was lovely visiting.
I'm a watcher. Yep, that may actually do it. In any case, I appreciate your honesty since we're trying to get us probably wise return. Do you know anything about watchers? Only that they're rare and they just seem to have unique soul conditions, as you just demonstrated. Let's continue on! Because fuck that noise.
17 and a half. Well, could be 18, depending on how you count the dwarf woman.
I'm sorry?
The dwarf woman. You were trying to figure out whether to count her as a full person. The people hanging from the tree. Name's Adair. Though to the people around here, might as well be 19. Don't think I'd put you much higher than 22, 23 tops. You look like the sort that likes to get involved. I was smoking over here, saw you staring at her. Twice I refilled my pipe. You never so much as blinked. Your mouth was so slack.
Do you know what a watcher is?
Let's not use that word round here. Could be any number of Radric bootlickers within earshot. Ciphers, animancers, watchers.
Oh, balls, I'm two of those.
Same thing in the Irish folks around here. Radric especially. They come through these parts all the time with their cures, preying on the desperate. None of them are who they claim to be. Of course, seeing you with that funny look, I'd be halfway inclined to believe you were having some kind of communion with that dwarf. Either the town's had it in for me for a long time now. Only fellow who ever stuck up for me, well, he's number 18 up there. My headman on the farm. Used to be my captain during the war.
Since for only one of my lifetime, fella decided he's the living incarnation of Aethys. Others Redicrus, marches on Dreywood, so we give him the Dreywood hello. Oh, what's a Dreywood hello? Well, fair play. I have a kinship with this man. Why was your headman hanged? Got involved. Oh, shit. Red men sent men down here the other day, said it had good authority. Someone in the town was working with Kosk, plotting Reddick Surfer. Said if we didn't come forward right away, then he'd hang every last one of us. No one's come forward, so Swevin, that's my headman. He says, hey, it's him. They took him at his word. Bound happened sooner or later. What did you...
Pick the wrong god. That's what it comes down to. Used to be a lot of Aethys worshippers in Gilded Veil. That mess of rocks over there, there was a temple to him, to give you some idea.
Oh.
Then one day, somebody named Widewind shows up on Deerwood's doorstep. Says he's the living flesh of Aethys. Got an army with him. Suddenly, Aethys isn't so popular in these parts. My brother Woden and me, neither of us believed it. No way was that Aethys. He enlisted, then I did too. But, he didn't make it back. After the war, people took to punishing Aethys worshippers. Accusing them of treason. Got real ugly, especially after the legacy started. Folks needed someone to blame. I was safe because I fought, but then this rumor starts. Seems that's no longer a concern. Of course, the townies don't do the hanging these days, but when Radric's men come, they got no problem doing the pointing.
You see why I'm eager to leave. Who's Kosk? So I'm getting tired of it. He's on the run now, probably will be until they catch him. If you're next behind, what are you still doing here? Drinking mostly. Well, that makes sense. Point of fact, I figured not a whole lot. We could travel together. Right ahead, someplace called There's No Watchman.
I remember hearing something about that years ago. He tamed that place. People would seek him out for all kinds of things. Troubles of the soul, questions. A man such as that, there'd be things I'd want to ask him. Not sure how I feel about setting out with a stranger. And a strange one at that. But, truth be told... Alright then.
Hey, look, stop taking my conversation.
I'll do some sightseeing. Long as you're not the one picking the sights.
He raises a very good point. So I now have... Awesome. Bring edit... Okay, so everybody wants me to go to that thingy. Let's go to the world map. So that's where I need to go. And that looks like a lot of places between... So the Black Meadow... Somewhere? I'm going to guess that's it, because that looks like a meadow. The same time... Hello.
Well?
Papa says the temple is cursed. You're Papa's an idiot. How big is this place? Well, I've not been to anywhere. Windmill? I haven't been to the windmill? What kind of fool am I? I'm kind of curious to go down here, though. So, let's save. And then... let's say goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. This has been a lot of exposition in this episode. We learned a lot about us. This has been a learning experience, but thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I've, of course, been Madgod, MadgodMachinations, playing Pillars Journey. Hope to you comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.